It's on now. So what's happening is the water, these are all just, this is a storage tank here.
Yeah.
Holds about 55 gallons of water. This tank over here is simulating a rainwater 55-gallon tank. Fresh water from the rain. This is just my simulation. This would be like a tub, and I'm simply using the toilet in here to simulate that the toilet will work with this machine. The water from the toilet is, say this is a tub, then we're going to have your shower water captured. There's a bi-directional valve underneath here, which means that this water can go into the sewer or back into that machine. It is connected up to the machine right now. So the water from here is going back into the machine. This machine is monitoring these devices. As a hose is connected to the water tank, the rainwater, and that rainwater is being sucked into this machine passively or actively. When the machine comes on, it actively sucks it. When the machine is off, it is passively going in.
Okay.
The same thing is happening here in this water tank, and it can actively take that water and suck it through the second filter, or passively let it drain back into that machine. This is a simulation of a hot water heater. It actually works. When that machine is on, a pressure is applied to this thing, and the water gets hot. If it was plugged in, it would get hot, and it will actually work. So the water that you're getting over here is wastewater coming from melted ice, or from your toilet, or from your tub, your shower water, or this could be in the kitchen sink. Now, this machine has output ports. These are the output ports. They're output ports. One's going to the storage unit up here, one's going to the heater right here, one's going to the toilet over there. And the input ports coming over here. We have the ability to have 8 input ports.
Okay.
We also have a pressure gauge here, and we have a filtering unit.
Okay.
Now normally, excuse me, this is the waste management system. It's actually a liquid garbage can.
Okay.
It deals with wastewater, garbage water. It actually can use fresh water. That tank over there is fresh water. If I run one of those hoses into my kitchen sink, I can collect the fresh water out of there. It'll suck it into this machine. If I ran a hose from there to my swimming pool over there, I got 10,000 gallons of water in the drought. Wintertime, you don't use your swimming pool water. We can use that swimming pool water, sucking it up into this machine, pumping it into a holding tank where it can be used in your lawn or your toilet bowl. And I'm going to show you how the lawn works in a second.
Okay.
So there's not really a drought in this country. There's mass freshwater waste, and this machine is going to prove it. I call this machine ATOP, a ton of prevention, ATOP. This section is the Water Reclamation Canada section. It is designed to deal with the cup. Once the cup is empty or the surface out of it, you still got ice in the straw. We take the straw and the ice out of the cup and we place it into this machine, this little waste management box over here. The straws go to the top, they're collected there, and the cups go to the top, and they're stacked up the same way that they come when you buy cups. You buy 500 in a box. So when you throw them away, if you throw one cup into the black liner bag, you're going to have a whole bunch of cups. And as soon as the cups as soon as this bag gets 10 cups in it, you're ready to empty that bag.
Okay.
I'm going to just put this cover to the side.
Okay.
This is the waste management section. Most of the water that's called toxic water, water that's in the garbage can now, will be thrown into this section. This is how we separate good water from bad water in this machine. All of the bad water that goes into this machine is going to go into the waste treatment section of this machine. It's going to be treated. Yes. You can throw it in there if you wish right now. Take that straw out. Hear me? Take that lid off. Throw it in that section. That goes in there. Just throw your. You see what happens? The ice kicks off into this section, and the syrup goes straight down. And throw it in the garbage can for the time being. We're going to take it out and show you what we're supposed to do with it. But this is just to show you. What we do with that water. This hole needs to be a bigger cup. These are McDonald's cups. They're very large. But it does work.
Right on.
So now,
So I got the ice in there.
no, I'm gonna put some more ice in. I just want to simulate what this machine will do. Soda. This is a little milk.
Okay.
It'll also recycle. Oh, sorry.
So just to simulate what this machine will do, I got some ice in there. Let me take this garbage bag out and show you what gets collected in the garbage bag. When we throw trash and stuff in the garbage bag, this is a garbage bag full of ice and water that accumulates in the bottom of the bag. So we just want to empty this bag and show you what happens. We're going to throw all this garbage in here. All of the ice. Just take it back out. This normally would be melted. I'm just going to show it simulated right there. I got more ice. I want you to see this thing really work.
So the ice falls and it kind of slides down that way, it looks like.
Don't worry, I can edit it. Okay. So now what's happening in this machine is the water is coming back in. But enough water has not, collected in there to make the sensors come on. So after it gets about 10 gallons of water in there, the sensors will come on. So I'm just running extra water to make the machine come back on a little faster.
Okay.
And I want to show you how everything works with all of the mess. We separated the good from the bad already. You've got potable, when a waiter brings you that water at the table and you don't drink it all, she takes it and throw it away. She can throw it in this machine and we can recycle. It's good. We can recycle all of this wastewater. It's going to take a minute because we got to get 20 gallons back in here. This is not going to come back on until it gets 20 gallons, 10 gallons. It's got to have water to deal with. But once it comes back on, it's going to filter the water, pump it all the way back up into this holding tank. You're not going to see milk or anything like that in this water. But right now, okay, I ran out of water. I need to get more water to throw in there.
It's a sensor, so when it gets to a certain amount, it automatically kicks on.
I was rushing this presentation. Leave it on, don't worry, I'll go back and edit that.
Okay.
And get all this bad crap out.
You also have the one that the water will come on and wash it through there, remember?
Huh?
The sprinkler that comes in to make the ice melt quicker?
I'm going to show him that in a second. I just need you to film.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Right on. Oh, I see some holes. Yeah. Yeah, I see a hose.
Oh
I
no, you're
see
going
a
to see the
pipe.
whole thing work. I'm going to have to go back and edit that and cut that out. So
Okay.
just keep going. Yeah. Just got to get water. I'm collecting water. The water ice right there.
So imagine I'm a waiter and I'm like, oh,
I didn't get prepared. Great for you, Tony. I should have been prepared.
I'd be like, imagine I'm a waiter. Oh, I spilled the ice. Oh, let me pick it up. I'd be like, I used to be a waiter.
Hey, me too. That's how we all started.
I was a waiter here in Modesto at a restaurant called Bon Appetit.
What a cool name.
Yeah, it was. Remember it used to be in the Cook Marketplace where the Earl shop is.
Yeah, I think I remember that.
Yeah, it was in that little shopping center there. So, yeah, it was something.
It's still passively taking in water.
I see.
As soon as this machine gets enough water in there,
Yeah.
it's going to kick on
All right.
because it's basically just monitoring all of these devices.
Okay.
As ice melts over there, it flows in.
Okay.
Rainwater will flow in.
Okay.
Or when the machine comes on, it will actually suck it in. If I got
Okay.
the valves positioned to the point where it is sucking in the water.
Oh, right on.
This is a sump pump, so it actually sucks the water. It puts it under pressure.
For the rainwater, would you have it hooked to your gutter?
That's why we get rainwater.
Yeah.
Yeah, right on.
That makes a lot of sense.
So, you got this filter?
And a secondary filter.
Secondary
We're going to
filter?
get more filters on it.
Okay.
This is just not enough. You know, and it's chlorine in this machine.
Protocol.
So the water is going to be chlorinated and filtered and processed on up. All right. But the water is still draining. It's still coming up. It comes in slow. That's how water comes into, you know, the system, because it's monitoring the system. That means the sensor that made contact is raised. It's got enough water that it's processing the water and it's kicking it out. It's kicking it out. It's getting ready to go to. Right now, I want to show you how it goes through the sprinkler system. Opening one of these output ports. I changed it from that tank to the sprinkler system. Oh, I see. Now this is the out of the lawn. This is that wastewater that we get ready to throw away on into your lawn. This is on the finger of the water tank. I just had to go back and do a simulation. This is wastewater. Come over here, Tom. I'm going to show you how we melt that ice. This is fresh water. Ice is fresh water. You can go to the drink in a second. Now we're using it to where we go to a hot water heater or to the cold. Okay. All of this question, that means it's getting water from that machine. You can suck the water out of here, back into the machine. All of this water is cycled. Okay. Until we determine we're going to do something else with it. We're going to take it out to some use, washing down the sidewalk, watering the lawn, or flushing the toilet. This is wastewater, ice water that you get ready to throw away. Wow. I took it out of the trash can. Wow. Ice is melting. This is my prototype.
That's cool.
Bottom line is, ice is that ice is basically done. I can change the water. And wherever you want that water to go to. This is my prototype. My friend, I got this angle and all that stuff.
That makes sense. That's pretty cool.
Now, every time somebody throws a cup into the black line of the bag, it adds to what I call after meal, late after meal. Late after meal is a toxic waste that we humans create every day. Bacon produces a 35% water. Our body is 35% water. Every time you have a meal, you have to have water with it. So every meal, we're throwing away at least a pound of water, which means that it's a late after meal, which means that we are destroying the earth by throwing that water into the black line of the bag. Human activity causes global warming. We're creating garbage. We are taught to create garbage. Your natural instinct is to throw that crap in there. Yeah, I don't even have to tell you twice. That's what we're trained to do. This machine is a liquid waste stream. This is what we're supposed to do with it. You saw me pour milk. Yep. You saw me serve it back into the waste system, to the water treatment system, which means that it's getting taken out of the water. This machine is an additive to our sanitation system. This is what we need on a house, on a business. This machine can save an average business in the form of cups of wasted water. They throw away 1,000 gallons a day, 1,000 pounds a day in McDonald's does. This machine saves so much water that a McDonald's can become a reclaimed water depot. Think of how many people come to McDonald's. At least 1,000 to 2,000 a day. all of them dumping a pound of ice. That's 2,000 water, 2,000 pounds of water that they can have going to their sewers or to their toilet or to their lungs. Water reclamation, water reclaiming from ice and wastewater. The ice is almost melted. Oh, the last thing, sorry. The last feature is this is where all that ice is shipped into. I'm going to change the water flow over here, and this machine is self-cleaning.
Oh, wow.
This is going to the sewer.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
Oh, okay, so the stuff you take out goes to the sewer.
Take a look. Let's see.
I can see how a bunch of ice. I can see how a bunch of cups of ice.
Stack it across the way.
Take the straw out.
That's a bigger. I gotta get a bigger hole for that. That's McDonald's. You see how much water they give you.
Yes. So when all this ice got dumped in here, I can easily see how there could be a waiter or a server that cleaned up a big table of 10 people, and when all these cups of ice is dumping all the ice in
That's
here.
what this machine is for.
And so you got all this soda ice and stuff, and it's just coming in here, get melted down, and at the same time, it'll separate the liquid and the waste. That goes to the sewer system, but the reclaimed ice and the water stays here, is what I'm seeing.
This is what this machine is for.
Oh, wow.
30 years, brother. Okay, I forgot one thing. Could you hand me Wally Will? Wally Will is the way that we're going to get kids to throw their water away. Kids have to have, give me a cup of water somebody. Sorry. This is how we're going to entice people to use this machine. We're going to train them to not create garbage. Wally Will has come for that purpose. Sorry about some of the service. That's what we do. We do not throw cups into the black liner bag.
Okay.
This is how we're going to get kids involved. This is my icon. They're going to say, the only thing I haven't finished on him is I'm going to put a bubble on him and I'm going to have him sprinkle water on him. A couple ice away. He's going to spout his water. But this is what he's doing. Wally Will is wastewater management system icon.
I love it.
This ice is melting.
Bravo. Oh, let's take a look at this ice again. Oh, wow.
This is simply the cover.
And so the kids put their ice in here, their drinks in here. They have fun with it. Grown-ups can probably use this too.
It's going to be hard. The only problem I'm going to have with this thing is somebody's going to throw a hamburger off of here.
Yeah.
But we're going to have a filter, like a coffee filter in here.
Yeah.
So that, the ice and water
like a screen?
Yes, a screen. This is just my prototype. I thought of all of the things that could possibly go wrong with this machine. And
You know, the cool thing, it sounds to me like the cool thing about having Wally Whale is that it takes one step of the labor process out for the restaurant, because now the customers are doing their own. It looks like the customers are doing their own cleanup.
This gets
and saving,
customers involved
because
this machine is for waiters. We're going to train waiters how to use this machine, but this machine is for customers, to attract the customer. Right by the exit door is where this machine sits. Instead of using the black liner bag, you simply empty your cup, stack your cup. Look what you're doing. You're taking straws out of the environment.
That's cool.
We're taking garbage out of the environment and we're using it.
I can even see where like Wally Whale maybe is separated by a wall, so that the unit is like on one side, but the Wally Whale, chute is on the other, with like a tub for cups. And then kids be like, I want to go recycle my water. I like going to that restaurant.
We're going to get kids involved. Once we got kids, you're safe. This is a part of my mission to make Earth great again. When you saw my webpage, I talk about making Earth great again. This is my madness. This is why I sound crazy when I when you hear me talking sometimes. Now you know I ain't totally crazy. This is what I've been working on, brother. I just had to show it to you.
I like
this is just how it looks. The next machine,
good job. This is
going to
great.
be much better than this.
All right.
Prototype. This is my box. Now I'm finished melting my ice. I'm gonna send my water back to my holding tank.
There you go. All right.
Oh, I did demonstrate the hot water heater. All I have to do is plug it in. It's simply not plugged in. So I got water pumping up there too. That's why it's not coming out of this one. I gotta get a secondary pump on this baby. Because all of that's coming from one pump. One pump is working this whole baby. One pump can control your whole business.
Wow. And you're trying.
In a home,